Oh wait, did I push the wrong button? Here we go. Hyper Beam! What is up, everybody? Dutch with DBox Games, and today we're going over all of the Pokemon mods that we know of up to this point in February 2019. Now, in this video, we're going to be going over the 3 main ones that we've used on our channel and the 3 main ones I think people should try out if they haven't already. The first one being Arcmon, which I think was pretty popular at one point, and then next would be Greymon, and then last but definitely not least, we're going to be going over Pokemon Evolved, which is the one I think we use the most on our channel. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. So first off, we're going to talk about Arcmon. There's not too much to say with Arcmon, but also as an added bonus at the end of this episode, we're also going to be talking about where I've been, what's going on with the channel, and why I haven't made videos in a couple of months. And it's pretty awesome, but I will talk about that at the end of the video. First off, Arcmon has not been around for a while. It was one of what people thought was the first mods to come out. It has great models, but it has never been the best. It never had the most Pokemon, and the Pokemon never really could do moves. And also, I don't think they ever really made water Pokemon. I think they only did flyers and ground type, I'm pretty sure. Now, the last time that Arcmon was updated was March 17th, 2018, so it's been a really long time since they've had an update, and last time I checked a couple of months ago, Arcmon was actually switching over. Cheese, I believe, is quitting or stepping back, and someone else is taking his place and taking over the mod. They might be changing the name, I'm not exactly sure about that, but that's pretty much where Arcmon is up to my knowledge. That was pretty much all I could find out, but I'll still try to put their Discord in the descriptions down below, just in case you want to go find that. Find the mod, you can still play it, it's in the Arc Workshop, and go support it if you want to see it come back. So next up, we're going to be going over the Greymon Pokemon Wildlife mod. This was a mod made by a guy named Crazy that I believe when he started making it was a college student, so he got out as much as he could, but there's a lot to talk about here because there's a lot of good things he did. First off, in this mod, there were 42 NPCs in total, and it seems like a lot, but in actuality, there wasn't that many Pokemon. It actually was just a lot of doubles, like for instance, where there's a Venusaur, there's also a Shiny Venusaur, Mega Venusaur, Shiny Mega Venusaur, so there's a lot of doubles and triples here. Besides the 42 NPCs, all Pokemon were rideable, all of them found in the wild, and were tameable. Now, the cool thing is for every Pokemon there is a shiny version with a lower encounter rate, although I find them quite a bit out in the wild, especially the shiny Blastoids. So Crazy, if you're ever watching this, I think in this mod, maybe they should have a smaller rate. Now, I think people can also change that in their own private servers, but that's just something to remember for people that have their own servers. Other things were shiny Pokemon are 50% stronger and more rare, and Pokemon get merged with the existing wildlife, so no replacements there. The last thing I wanted to talk about before we really look at these closely was the Pokemon sounds are mostly by Crazy, and the reason I've been standing so far back is so y'all don't have to hear the buzzing, but just hear this for a second. You can totally tell it's not the real Beedrill sound. So all the buzzing sounds, the Butterfree sounds, almost all these sounds are crazy. They sound a little weird, and sometimes I can admit that the Beedrill is probably the only one that I want to murder sometimes. It's just crazy, but for the most part, the sounds are really awesome. It's super fun to be around. First, I wanted to look at the Beedrill. It's pretty cool. And then there's the Mega Beedrill and the Shiny Mega Beedrill. The shinies were my favorite part about the Greymon mod. One thing I forgot to actually mention is this mod is very stackable. Not only does it mix with other mods well, but it actually mixes with the Pokemon Evolved mod, which is my favorite Pokemon mod. But there were a few things that I thought Pokemon Evolved didn't do as well as Greymon, and the big one was the shinies. I thought the shinies in this are way better. Not only do they get the color, but they get this really cool glow, and certain Pokemon actually get this really special effect that you can see at nighttime. Let's see if we can see it on this one. You can't really tell right now, but there are leaves. Can you see the leaf effect that's like flowing around it? That's all just from the Mega Venusaur. As I move around, it stays with it, and it's an effect just for this one. Now, there's also a spore effect. I believe the Mega Charizard. See, there's the grass leaves still. That's so neat. That is really neat. And then if you come over here, these get like a smoke effect around them. The Shiny Mega, I believe, has like an aura look to it at nighttime. Let's see if we can see this at night. So this is it at night. Look at how awesome these look. Greymon did a fantastic job at these Pokemon. The way they look at nighttime is the main reason I thought that they were a little bit better than the Pokemon Evolved. The shinies just glow. They're so much fun to go hunting for these at nighttime, especially at nighttime. I wouldn't do this in the day. Look, you can even see over there's another one. But these are so much fun. They're so bright. The colors are so vivid. And I really like the fire on these. They look like if Pokemon were part real, part cartoon. I think this is exactly what it would look like. The flames are a little bit big and exaggerated. And I will say the only downside is when you're flying, they're a little too in my face sometimes. Just sometimes. Especially diving. But overall, these are really, really awesome Pokemon. I can't get over how awesome they look, and the last thing I wanted to talk about was how they ride. Some people don't like that Pokemon Evolved. You could ride inside the Pokemon. I actually really, really love that because I felt I had more control over my Pokemon. But for people that are wanting to roleplay, the Greymon mod might be perfect for you because you actually ride the Pokemon. And my favorite one in this mod, by far my favorite, is a Mega Venusaur. I think riding on the head of a Mega Venusaur, being right underneath that leaf is so perfect. I'm getting the shade from the hot sun. If there was an effect for cooling on this, it would be perfect because you can actually get hot. There is a heat meter in Arc. I usually keep these hidden. And with this Pokemon, if it actually gave shade that could cool you off to where you could wear hotter armors, it would be really neat. And also, Charizard's giving off heat so that I could be in the winter places without winter armor, and maybe these give off more heat. I just think little things like that would be cool to see in the future. Make sure you leave comments down below on what you think Greymon should update in the future. More Pokemon, make these Pokemon better. What is it that you would like to see from these? Find the mod. If you like it, go on the Discord and let him know that you'd like to see it come back, and donate or do whatever you can to support Crazy's mod because it's a great mod. This mod is fantastic and I would love to see more come from this. So moving on, let's go check out Mystic Academy's Pokemon Evolved. So for those of you not familiar with my channel, I do a lot of art content and mostly with Pokemon stuff all in it. Now, Pokemon Evolved is a mod that we have used for so long and I'm so grateful for having. It is definitely a must-play Pokemon mod if you haven't tried it. Now, with Arc Pokemon Evolved, the last time they were updated was July 12th, 2017. We definitely need to see this mod come back because it was definitely one of the best ones. This had well over 150 Pokemon. They had shinies, they had characters, they actually had NPC characters that you could become, like Ninja and others that we will go check out in just a second. But the biggest thing was the moves for me. The fact that you could ride a Pokemon and you became the Pokemon and that it had moves was so much fun to film and play and role play with. It was fantastic. So definitely, if you'd like to see more Pokemon Evolved, make sure you try to support his stuff. I will make sure to leave a link down to his stuff below, but also go back in my channel and check out all of my old past videos. I probably have over 100 videos going over individual Pokemon and updates over Pokemon Evolved and the other Pokemon mods that we've gone over today. So going over to where I've set up the Pokemon, we're going to jump on the Sharpedo, which was one of, if not my very favorite, water Pokemon that came out from Pokemon Evolved. It's small, it's quick, and it's blue. Blue being my favorite color, I usually gravitate to a lot of the blue Pokemon, oddly enough. Gyarados was my favorite water Pokemon for the longest time, and still might be, but oh my, oh, whoa, that's scary. Just random Gyarados right there. But Sharpedo was just so quick. It's so fun. I had such a blast making my Sharpedo video when I did, and I kind of fell in love with it. Uh-oh, someone's in a fight. Let's jump on a Gyarados and fix it. Uh-oh. It's a Mantine. Come on, Gyarados. Let's Hyper Beam. Does it still have Hyper Beam? Oh, wait. Did I push the wrong button? Here we go. Hyper Beam! Attack! Get under the water. There we are. Let's go. Oh, okay, so don't use Hyper Beam and Strike at the same time. It goes everywhere. It's wild. It's so wild. Is that a good Gyarados or a bad one? So much is happening. Okay, dive, dive. Okay. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. But, oh, even this right here is a great example of how awesome the Pokemon Evolved mod was. Gyarados, just so awesome. That water animation, the swimming animation was so good. You're so amazing. I still love you. Oh my gosh. I miss this mod. It's so much fun to play with. So, one of my favorite Pokemon that was in this mod was the Mega Lucario, but we're going to look at the Lucario for now. But check this out. Look at the running animation. It looks like it's straight from Naruto. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So what I did is I set up some of my favorite Pokemon. Now, I do have a few videos of me trying to do all the Pokemon in Arc. Let me tell you now, that was frustrating and hard to do, and it's a bit crazy. I am sorry for anyone that looks that video up. There were a lot of mistakes. It was like my second video ever. Forgive me. So I tried to recreate it just a little bit by lining up some of my favorites to use. I had a lot of fun with this one, even though they'd never made a Mega. The Gengar is super bubbly and weird looking. I love the way it sits. Its idle is just amazing, and it's really bouncy. Look at that. It flips when it goes places. It's really bouncy and fun, and I love the hover on this one. And it has just a lot of cool moves. Then there's the Mega Rayquaza. The only downside to the Mega Rayquaza is that it never got its sitting animation lower. So right now I have to jump and get up to it. I really wish it was a little bit lower to the ground. It'd be a lot easier to make thumbnails with, and it'd just be a little bit more fun. Although, I feel like the animation on it is now super perfect. It looks really great when flying around. It's a bit sketchy when it first came out. Whirl. These are the two that I was talking about earlier. We have Ninja and we have Courtney. There are actually a few more NPCs. I wasn't trying to bring out everybody and waste everybody's time with it. I just kind of wanted to show off some of my favorites that were in there. There are plenty of other characters to come look at, so you got to definitely download this mod and check it out if you haven't. With Mewtwo, this is the Mech Mewtwo. I was really happy when Mech Mewtwo came out because I thought it was super special, because usually we see Mewtwo a lot, but we don't see a Mech Mewtwo. Now, this one, if you check out my original video, I'll leave a link to. It's actually supposed to be silver, and the visor was blue and actually had a moving animation that worked. It was so awesome. It was so fun to look at and had a lot of cool moves. Definitely go check out that video because this one looks like it might need an update. Maybe one of the Arc mods came out and messed up the dev kit and probably messed with this mod. I think that was something that was happening a lot. Here's the Giratina that looks like it has some battle damage to it, but one thing that always bothered me, if I use fly up here, was that they never put all the gold on his side little chops, I guess I could call those. I always wanted that to be fixed. It never got fixed, but this was one of my all-time favorites. When it got added to Pokemon Evolved, the Giratina origin form is so freaking cool. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just can't get over this. This was one where we had the Giratina with the legs and it was sitting down walking around. And then they surprised me with adding this form. I did not see it coming. I didn't know they could do this. It's just so cool. Now, I will say with the flying animation, that needs to slow down. That is hopping up and down way too quickly. It looks like I'm flying in fast forward, but I'm really not. So if I fast forwarded a sequence where maybe I want y'all to watch me fly, this would look really, really horrible. So Mystic, if you're out there, first update, maybe slowing Giratina down a little bit. That's a little bit too quick. So let's go park this bad boy. So yeah, for the Pokemon Evolved, they just knocked it out of the park. All of their models looked really great when they first came out. Some of them do need an update since there's been patches with Arc. That is very common, that when a patch comes out for a game, that sometimes it breaks some of the mods and they have to update them. So looking back, it doesn't mean that it was a bad mod if there are any mistakes that we see. It just means that they need to come back and update their stuff, and we need to show them support. Now, I will leave a link to their workshop page for the Pokemon Evolved. Also, I'll be leaving a link to Pokemon Evolved's Discord. In the Discord, you can talk to Mystic himself. Go in there, let him know that you want to do this and support him any way you can, whether it be through donations or maybe you have something to offer the Pokemon mod that you think that he should know about. So make sure you go support it because it's a mod that I'm dying to have come back. Now, I have heard rumors that we might see a Pokemon mod pop up in Atlas, which would be pretty neat. I would love to see some water Pokemon popping up in Atlas. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe some ground, maybe some flying, but definitely water Pokemon. A giant Gyarados would be so cool, and some Whale Lords and some other stuff. It'd be neat. But that pretty much wraps it up. I just wanted to make sure that I was going over the 3 mods. A lot of people ask me all the time, Deep, why aren't you making Pokemon content anymore? It's because they haven't updated in a long time. A lot of the Pokemon, like Mewtwo, have broken since then, and things have changed. What I do promise that I will be doing from now on is I will be doing mod review videos for Arc and Atlas. So I will be going through the mod list, I'll be looking at what's new or popular, and I'll be going over those videos trying to see if those are things that we want in our community servers. So that's what I'll be doing from now on. I will keep Greymon and Pokemon Evolved mods in the background of the videos, and I'll probably also use them for transportation just until they get updated. I'm really hoping we get to see an update in the future. I hope this isn't the end, but we'll have to wait till the future to see what happens with that. Now that we're done talking about all the Pokemon mods, last but not least, I was going to go over why I've been gone. Over the past couple of months, we've done a lot of new things. One, me and Annie got married, which is super cool. Congratulations are in order down in the comments. It was super awesome. And then secondly, we bought a new house. So we're married and we got a house together. together. We're so excited. It has been fantastic. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're happy about all the excitement that we've been having. It's been great. Evie is about to have a birthday. She's turning 7 years old. And on top of that, we've been doing house renovations. We've been fixing up our house, which was a lot of work. And we've been doing a lot of other stuff, like I learned how to do stop animation. I've got my filming techniques better. And I've been trying to practice editing, which, as some of you know, can be very complicated for some people to learn. So definitely we'll have more videos out in the future. I'm going to be on top of things. I promise to have more content out. What we're going to be doing now is ARK and gaming content. I will have some Jump Force coming in the near future because I just think that's going to be a really fun game, and me and Annie love animes. And I will be posting a few stop animation videos to this channel. Not very many, because our second channel is going to be started. I'm pretty sure we just started it. It's called Deepbox Toys, and what we're going to be doing is posting stop animation reviews and videos to it. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to watch it, but if you'd like to support us, you can run over there and leave a sub and check out the videos if you'd like. If not, stay tuned for more gaming content, and I hope that we can get enough support going towards the Pokemon mods that we even see those coming back too. So, until the next mod review, later!